Hello and welcome to Presence Arms on Linux, and today we are going to be having a look at the latest ISO from Darkstar, and that will be the PCLinuxOS KDE. Anyway, good afternoon, I hope you're all well. This is my first video for a couple of months. I've been helping out with family issues and matters, etc. Anyway, I downloaded this a couple of days ago. I have installed it and ran it, but today I thought I'd let you go through it anyway. I've got it paused at the moment, so we'll just unpause that and we'll make it big screen. But as you can see, like, we're in the default resolution, if you will, of the boot splash. Okay, you install it to USB. This is how it would look as you're booting from the ISO from a USB, or indeed a CD-ROM or DVD drive, I should say. Okay, so anyway, we'll go through it. Now I do know that the by default it's no VMware tools are installed, and yes, so my neighbour's just walking past my window there having a good old chat, but I won't stop the recording and do all over. I hope everybody is well. Some news: my ISO will be out later. What it is there is a new Trinity desktop update coming soon, the 14.0.6 update, which fixes a lot of bugs, particularly that one if people have ran it in any of the distros that actually do that Trinity for a desktop, Q4OS to name but one, or added it to their Ubuntu's or any other. That when you put your mouse or the cursor over a PDF file in File Manager, it would crash. It's quite spectacularly just disappear off the screen instantly. Goodbye Conqueror. But I'm glad to see that's fixed, and a lot more bugs fixes besides. Go to trinitydesktop.org. I'll post a link down below if I remember. And at the moment I'm just waiting for the ISO to boot up, and it seems to stuck at UDEV, which it does sometimes, especially when I'm videoing. So what I will do, because I don't like to edit my videos, I'll just reset the VM. It does make the VM a bit longer, but that's okay. We'll leave. And it's surprising that it could go past the UDEV thing quite quickly on the second one. I'm not quite sure what doesn't get picked up. You can see that UDEV now, and the font actually changed there. I'm not quite sure if it did before. And excuse me, I'm having a nice cup of coffee while I make this. And it's been a bit of a pain, as you can see. For some reason it's sticking on UDEV. Now I tried this about 4 or 5 times, never once did it stick. Not once. But today, yep. Okay, so what I will do is actually reset it. Or shall I just turn it off? No, I'll reset it. I won't be that cruel. And I'll get rid of that message, so it just does it anyway. And what I'll do actually is just go straight to the install screen if I can. Well, still has to go past that setting anyhow, but here you go. Okay, let's see. Set up your new file system, input in, and we're at YouTube again. And as you can see, it's gone straight past it that time. Now, weird thing. Anyway, new for this release, I do believe it's gone to Plasma 4.15. 5.15 I should say. I think that's the designation. I will find out when I go. I'm not really into the Plasma desktop as much as I'm a Trinity, as you can imagine. So version numbers are a bit flooded in my head, but once it boots. And this was released on the tail end of February sometime. So anyway, you could deep probe the hardware, and it says it could take a minute, and it will. And when it's done, it should pick up the rest and dump me into a install screen. The installer will be the normal fare drag install. And something is happening because I'm watching my, I know you can't see it because I have no webcam on myself or even on the PC, but my hard disk is flickering a bit. And I've got nothing else running in the background really that would warrant it. So something is definitely happening. Oh, the fun. Oh, the fun. So I hope everybody's had a good year up to now. We're in March already. Where has this year gone? 2 months since I made a video. I didn't realise it was that long. And I was looking through my old ones and just to see how well they were doing. Not bad. I managed to get, without making a video in the last 2 months, 20 more subs. Thank you. Thank you for adding yourself to my channel. Absolutely excellent. Thank you so much. I will try and find out who and exactly what, but I think I left with 74 subs and now I got 94. So I'm coming up to a little milestone of 100 subs. Yay! So, yeah, this is taking a mickey deep probing. Come on, did I not give you enough memory or something? I'm sure I gave it 4 gig. Oh, there we go. It's finally woke up. I've also been having internet issues. I've upgraded internet where they're testing the lines and so on for the next few weeks. So I'm a Brit, so I'm going to choose my UK keyboard there. And I'm into the wizard. So I'll go next. As you can see, it says use existing partitions, which I will do actually because it could just wipe off the previous one. Yeah, SDA one is the one I want formatted, so it's computing total size. Next, finding unused packages. This will be the stuff like, actually if you click on advanced, you can see that it's going to remove the NVIDIA drivers. Although there may be other drivers installed for other hardware that you may not have, that can be uninstallable post install, but you can go through Synaptic and find them. They don't load on boot regardless, so they won't actually slow down in the boot times. So I'm using VirtualBox 6.0.2 or something for this, and as you know, on the 6 series, the 6X series as I'm going to call it for a second, there is like a new graphics driver called VMSVGA or something very similar to that, and that's what I'm using for this, as it uses the VirtualBox VGA drivers. Not VirtualBox, sorry, VMware. I apologise. VGA driver, I believe, which actually makes things a lot easier for us with, especially PCLinuxOS. I don't need to disable xorg.conf or anything like that. That is still being used. You need xorg.conf because, as you saw, it comes with the built-in NVIDIA drivers, and NVIDIA, if you have a 10 series card or 9 series card, I'm on about the 1060s or 960s, 980s, whichever, do require that file still. Although if you run on Intel, and I think ATI, I'm not totally sure on that. I'm trying to look back, because when I was at my sister's and used their ATI based with I could take out the Xorg file without it losing X. But I know Intel, you don't need the X or control. So if you're just running HD graphics, you should be fine. This is a, that's a thought, what is this? I always forget the class of processor. It's an i5 processor, 4 years old. I think it's 2015 laptop I'm using. So it's a 5-year-old laptop that I'm installing on. And excuse the hiccup, I ate earlier, and now it's coming, being as I'm on video, I'm making up myself a cigarette as well. Okay, we're at the grub screen, so I'll just go next with that. And I'll just finish. Now, unlike if I was to do what I was first going to do, is just go straight into the live environment and install from there, I will have to manually reboot when it's finished. But no, when the next screen comes up saying all's hunky-dory, which is what I'm hoping it is, please click finish, restart your computer. So if I click finish, it will reboot the machine straight from the installer. Whereas if I was in the live environment, I will be taken back to the live desktop. So anyway, we're on the first boot, and I'll see if I can make it the screen larger, if you will, once it boots. Or I should say, when I've done the post installation wizard, which is the little wizard for setting up your accounts. Okay, it's asking what time zone, so I've got to scroll all the way down there. You're Americans, right? You don't have to scroll that far, but as you can see, I'm in Great Britain. And at the moment we are on, well, we're set to UTC, but we're on local time as well. Oops. Okay, that's my password for that done, and put my usual rubbish in. It's just easier for me to remember, and then we can clock in. Now if you notice, when this has a resolution of, I'd say that's 8x6, 800 by 600, it doesn't come up username, it just does the 3 because the screen's too short, but we'll fix that afterwards. I'm hoping. And we have the PCLinuxOS mascot there. Dobby. Hello Dobby. And sound is working. Okay, the first thing I am going to do actually is, before we go through anything, is first find out what kernel I'm using. It's 420.12, a very recent kernel. Okay, what I want to do, to be honest, is go to devices down here and insert the guest editions, which will open up with the file manager. That I'm only doing that just to mount it. So let's that's better. Now I want to go to CD media, and I can just tab twice because there's no other folder there, and VBox Linux run, I'm hoping, and we'll install some modules for that. This won't take that long. I know a lot of people stop the video while it's going through, but it doesn't really take that long. And once it's done, unlike previously where I had to reboot, I do believe it should resize the screen to a maximum screen. Now we can go through what is on the standard. Oh, by the way, the ISO stands at 1 GB, so I'm not expecting LibreOffice and GIMP and all the other extras that I seem to add onto mine, which actually parted out. So anyway, there we go. We now have a full screen, so I can now exit that, and we'll just go through what is pre-installed. You saw console there, console to KDE. We got KSysCard. Actually, I will bring up KSysCard, and according to this, if I let it thingy, we're on around about 385 megabytes of RAM, and CPU not even being touched. If I go to system load on the tab here, let me have a look. Yeah, we're talking really low single digits, and as I said, 380 megabytes of RAM being used, no swap, and network history, and it's just bored out of its brains. Okay, I've changed the wallpaper from the previous one, and now have a purple or pinkish purple to a nice blue fade across the thingy for default wallpaper. This also carries through, as you probably saw, to the club screen and to the GDM screen which they're using. Okay, and we got the KNet applet. I'm already connected to it, but it allows you to connect to the internet there. Oh, I've opened up two now, see, touch, where you can see the wired internet. I can probably just quit one of those, I think. I should just tapped on the thingy. And we have external. We've got configure your computer. Configure your computer is the PCLinuxOS Control Center, PCC, and it has all the usual. Let's see if I can make this just a little bigger. I do. Network and interneting, network sharing. Manage this, partition management and all that is under that. It's also under this icon here, configure your computer, as opposed to KDE system settings, which we'll get to probably later. Okay, we got configure your printer, which I haven't got connected. We got DD copy. DD copy is a USB key, make a virtual USB key, and it isn't just for PCLinuxOS. You can literally do it for Windows or any other ISO that is bootable, that you would normally burn to a DVD or CD. You can do that. You can also format the USB device as a FAT32 or ext4. It's a nice little utility. Now we've got gparted, of course, which is the partition manager. We have an info center, so if I just bring that up, we can see that we're running 5.15.x, which is 0 actually, 42.12, and you can see I'm running on 2 cores Intel with 4 gig of RAM that I gave it. Give you the memory and all that. It's quite a nice little. I haven't got a folder indexer running, but it's quite useful when it is. It works similarly to the Windows search function when you hit the start button in Windows, and you can type whatever you wish. We got KWrite as an editor. KWrite, I do like KWrite actually. It's an editor stroke IDE. It's lightweight. It's fine. It's one of my favourites actually. I prefer it to Kate, but I don't really program that much. So anyway, change from what I normally install is the web browser here. They're using Falcon. Now I've never used Falcon, so that's an interesting thing. It looks well, Chrome or Firefox, they seem to be really similar. And we have 3 already web pages ready to go. just in case you want to go straight to the PCLinuxOS forum or the wiki. It's there, as is the main page. And while we're here, we will have a look at the help and about. And it is a Qt browser, Qt browser, and it's 3.0.1, and it's using the WebKit version 5.12.1. So it seems to be a nice little browser. We'll see how it performs here. Now, remember my internet may be down. No, it's up today. But there we go. We'll go straight to the forum there. One click. Very cool. I'm not quite sure what it's based on, but it's probably Chrome based, or it could be its own thing. I'm not entirely sure, and I don't mind saying that. Okay, we have the LibreOffice Manager, and what that does, it's been as LibreOffice and install, it will install for me the latest version of LibreOffice, which seems to be 6.2. So it's just reloading the package information, and it's just testing if my system's up to date, which it isn't. So it may tell me off. Yep, it says please update my system before it's allowing me to, and these are the updates that it's found. Okay, so we've got updates. Oh, okay. And we have had a lot of updates actually. So anyway, Software Center. We have Localization Manager for locals and Synaptic. Synaptic being our package manager. As you can see, I haven't upgraded over there because I've already that script for LibreOffice. So we now know that we have all these as updates. I'm not doing updates today, my internet just isn't fast enough for that. We've got sound, we've got the pulse audio volume control, and that is it. So it's very light. Basically install your own what you will. So if you're into software like the GIMP, or you're into more multimedia, it is actually allowing you to install what you want. The only thing that they have given you, in fairness, is a decent web browser. But I'm going to say check out that Falcon. Of course we've got the Dolphin file manager, and I just ejected the CD there. Didn't really eject it, it's in a virtual machine, there's no CD, but the OS doesn't know that. So what else? Okay, in our home folder we've got the desktop documents, downloads folder, temp folder. There is a local temp folder for certain things, it helps apparently. Also have Dolphin on the icons there. Okay, let's see what we've got along the thing. We have the time and date, obviously, our mixer, which is a bit like Win 7s, I believe. Install. We have equalize stream as well. Okay. Oh yeah, clicking on date and time just bring up the calendar, so on, and alarms. Weather isn't configured, but we can do that another time. We can also be pinned. Here's our clipboard manager, keyboard indicator, locked, fully charged with Bluetooth. No Bluetooth adapters are available because I'm running a VM. Network stats and notifications. On the other side, for quick launchers, we have the Synaptic Package Manager, configure your computer, the KDE system, and Dolphin. So while we're here, we'll have a look at the KDE. Okay, we've got Workspace theme, and we're at Breeze Dark. And on Plasma we have Breeze Dark and the cursors. We are using the Breeze cursors. There are different ones installed there as well. And we can also change the splash screen between Breeze, none, or oxygen, and breeze is actually default, which is why you saw the Adobe. You change the application styles and so on and so forth, start up and shut down, accounts, input devices, monitor, all that kind of stuff, how things are handled for the desktop. Quite a nice little, you can't really get too lost in KDE as you once could under Trinity and KDE 3 days, but it's still a wealth of stuff there. Okay, so we know we're pretty light and stuff, so let's install a music player. We'll go to Network Center and Synaptic for that. Of course it's asking me for my password. Interestingly, there's no dark theme for the password. I don't need to update anything, but what I will do is we all know that we like our VLAN player, do we not? And so we'll just have a hunt for VLC there, and there is VLC. I'll mark that for installation, and it will drag this stuff in with it, which is totally fine. Apply, and hopefully I've still got an internet connection to download off. And it seems to be so far. In fact, it's not going along too shabbily, to be honest. I will never have the fastest internet speeds of where I live, because I'm so far away from anywhere. That's ridiculous. But I'm still getting 920 kilobytes a second, which I don't mind. Okay. I'm just wondering if this will put itself into an audio video or its own little subdirectory. So anyway, we'll close Synaptic down. And it's going to sound. Nope. Where have you disappeared to? Give it a couple of seconds to see if it's actually updating its own menu system. And maybe I rushed it a bit. Okay, maybe I did. Well, it is there. Okay, hello, yeah, whatever. And let's see what version they give us today. 3.0.6, yeah, which is the latest version so far for VLC, I believe. Is there a bad QT in there? No. I'm going to have to go to, we already know that we're running KDE 5.15, I believe. So that's all good. Go to about the KDE box. Yeah, 3D software, blah blah blah. Only about Dolphin box, which is 18.12.2. As you can see. Very cool. Anyway, that's just a quick run up of the KDE desktop from Plasma that was released last month. It's basically a very lightweight Plasma desktop for you to customize at your whim. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for joining me. And sorry it's been so long. I'm hoping to do more videos. I'm hoping to go back into a chat routine with the PCLinuxOS crew and with Derek there on his Sunday chats when he has them. I'm hoping to join in on all that. But up until then, I hope you're fine and happy and healthy, and I will see you soon. Cheerio for now.